Well, hello there. I'm back. Yes, well, I've had quite a bit of time off from YouTube. Didn't really plan it that way, but it's just the way life's kind of worked out. I've got a young kid, I've got a full-time job, and I'm really struggling to fit the time in to do videos and stuff like that, so apologies if anyone gives a shit. But I quite like doing these, and I'd like to do some more, so hopefully I'll try and see what I can do. But anyway, what have I been up to since the last been on? I have been away doing some pretty interesting things. I've been away on some holiday. I've been on the Isle of Mull, the beautiful Isle of Mull, with some friends and drinking a bit of homebrew. I have been at Moniaive Bluegrass Festival last weekend. So there's been quite a bit of sitting around campfires, drinking homebrew and having some nice times. And other than that, I've been working, looking after the boy, cleaning, doing all the domestic boring stuff. So here we go, I'll try and catch up. I have rattled my way through my last couple of homebrews simply because I have been away, and I've been away for like a week and stuff like that, and you can jank through when you're on holiday, you can get through quite a lot. So I saved one of my wheat beers that I made a while back. This was just 2 cans. It was just I think I might have showed you in one of the previous videos what it was, but it was a Muntons wheat beer with just one other straight can of extract. So it was just 2 cans, nothing else, that was it. But I've got 2 left, and this is the second last one, so I've been trying to keep you on just so I can show you it. So, but I'm quite looking forward to sparking this anyway, so here we go. Now I think this is only a 500ml bottle. I usually use pint bottles, so it may be a little short and it might be a little more carbonated because of that, but here we go, got a pour. Now I seem to recall that it was fairly lively anyway. So I'm just going pretty easy here. I'll leave it at that just now so you can kind of get a better idea how it looks. Now, it's had a little bit of time. I can't remember exactly when I made it, and I can't be bothered looking back, but hopefully you can see from that. It is pretty clear, it's very carbonated. I thought that just because it's a slightly smaller bottle and I use the same amount of priming sugar, so probably I would expect to get a bit more, but I don't know if you can see, that head is just super, just like shaving foam, you know. Lovely. Anyway, I'm not really one for great beer reviews, so I'll make it swift. My nose is too big, I think it's grown. It smells like wheat beer. Just gonna dive in. That is absolutely delicious. Now, I'm not really an expert in wheat beers, or beer in general really, to be totally honest with you, but it's definitely not that kind of Hoegaarden-y, citrusy, lemony, coriander-y type thing at all. It's more caramelly kind of tasting. Lovely though, really, really nice. Yeah, that is absolutely beautiful. If you could serve that in a pub, you wouldn't be complaining, that's for sure. Right, anyway, a couple of things to cover in this, so I shall crack on so that it's not a 20-minute video. Now, I quite often use brew enhancer just because I try and brew as quickly as possible. Kits, you know, kit and kilo type stuff. But I noticed that the last 2 boxes of brew enhancer that I bought were solid, and I mean solid as a brick, you know, which it's a pain in the ass to use at the best of times, you know, powder format, but man, this stuff was really brutal. So I tried to break it out with a rolling pin, chucked it in, and it was just clumping, and it was just an absolute disaster. Really, it looked really pretty bad. And I asked at the brew shop what the story was, and they were saying that it just seemed to be like that now, whether they changed something. I wasn't so sure though, so I sent an email to the guy at Cooper's in Australia and said, look, what's the story with the brew enhancer? Is it meant to be like this? Didn't really give me a straight answer, but what he did do was send me 2 free boxes, which I thought was bloody nice of him, because he really didn't have to do that. But I haven't opened them up yet, but they feel very powdery. So I think somewhere along the line there's either been a batch that moisture's got into, or if it's coming all the way from Australia, which I think it is, I don't know. I mean, I thought if the bags are sealed, moisture can't get in, but the guy said not to worry. I mean, just break it up as best you can, chuck it in, and the yeast will consume it anyway, so he said it's not too much of a problem. But that was really nice of him, so I thought I'd just show you that. Now, I'm going to do this while I'm talking to you, because there's a little bit of a story behind this, but I'm going to crack on. I'm going to make some hard apple cider, and as you know, a piece of piss. So, I'm going to use Pat Max caps, but I'm using this, so, strange, huh? So, this has been sanitised, and I'll just fill it up with apple juice as we speak. So, as you know, I did a video, well, I've done a couple of videos with Pat Max caps. One of them was making ginger beer. Now, I made the video, and then afterwards I noticed on the Pat Max website that they were holding a competition, and the competition was just simply to make a video using Pat Max caps and give them it, and you get entered into some sort of competition. Now, I'm not really one for entering competitions or anything like that, and never really thought anything about it, but since I'd made the video anyway, I thought might as well just stick it in. So stuck the video in, and then very shortly after, I'm checking my email, and there's an email there from Pat Mac saying, congratulations, you have won something. So reading out the email, and ladies and gentlemen, I won £100 from Pat Mac for the video. Now, I think the first prize might have been 250, but I wasn't really complaining, to be honest. 100 quid is fantastic. So, I'm absolutely over the moon. 100 quid up. Wasn't really expecting it. Didn't really have to do anything because I'd made the video anyway. It was already sitting on YouTube. But got a very nice email from Mr. Pat Mac thanking me for my video and endorsing the product, kind of thing. So there you go, 100 quid up. But it doesn't really answer the question why, if I'm making Pat Mac cider, why I'm using this bottle. I shall explain. Now, I think that is about as full as I dare to go, because we'll be getting a wee bit of a cap on that and I don't want it to blow out. So, here we go. As well as my £100, Mr. Pat Max sent me his new product, Pat Max Mega Caps. Now this is weird, they must have been reading my mind, because I was discussing this with a friend saying, God, it'd be great if you made these Pat Max caps for... sorry, it's my phone there. Wouldn't it be great if he made those caps for these? And here he goes, he sends me 2 of these as part of my prize. So, amazing. So, let's get some yeast in here. And now, as you probably know, when I'm making hard apple cider, I don't put any sugar in it, I don't put anything else in it, I just use apple juice and yeast, and that is it. Tried it before with added sugar and it's too sweet. So I'm just going to make this. Now I'm going away again to the beautiful Isle of Kerala very shortly, in about a week and a bit, a week and a half. So I'm going to make some cider and take it with me because there's a bit of a shindig going on. So there we go, yeast in, cap sanitised, onto the cap. That's us. And there we have it. Hey! Pat Mac's Mega Caps on a 5 litre batch. How exciting. Fantastic. So there you go. I don't know if they're actually available on his site or not yet. I think they might just be some sort of prototype or something like that, but I'm very privileged to have them and I'm very grateful to him for sending me them. So there we go for a wee catch up. Hopefully I'll try and get back on and I'll do some more videos. I've still got a stout that I've had sitting there forever. In my fermenter at the moment I've made another batch of Cooper's Pilsner, which is fast becoming my staple beer to brew. It's brilliant, absolutely fantastic. If you've not tried it, thoroughly recommend it. I just make it with the can of Cooper's Pilsner, a box of brew enhancer, and I dry hop it with 25 grams of Saz pellets. And seriously, I ferment it for a week, bottle it for a week, and see after that length of time, it's brilliant. It may get slightly better, but it really is brilliant at that point. So 2 weeks from when you brew it, you're good to go, and it's lovely. So I've got a batch of that on at the moment, so I'll maybe do another wee test at the end of that. The only other thing I've got some bottles of another Pilsner that I did, a Brew Firm Pilsner, which I've been battering my way through as well, to be honest, with all these sort of trips away and stuff. But I'll do another separate video and we'll do a wee taste of that. But good to be back, folks, and I hope you're all doing well, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, bye.